So if a healthcare organization experiences even a short system outage, it doesn't just impact operations. It can disrupt claims processing, it delays patient care, and it introduces regulatory risk. And today I'll walk through a business continuity plan designed to maintain operations and minimize disruption across high impact scenarios. Suncoast Health Partners, just as a refresher, is a mid-sized regional insurer supporting 185,000 members. Its core operations includes claim adjudication, member services, and provider coordination, which are heavily dependent on interconnected digital systems. And because of this dependency, even short disruptions can be felt across financial, operational, and compliance functions. And this plan focuses on three primary threats: ransomware, hurricanes, and data breaches. The BIA identifies three critical processes named earlier. These were prioritized based exactly on how disruption could impact revenue flow, patient care delivery, and regulatory obligations, and each process is defined by the recovery objective seen below. And to guide these recovery time objectives guide exactly how these systems must be restored and how much data loss is truly acceptable. For the risk assessment, to prioritize these response efforts, risks were evaluated based on likelihood and impact, as seen before in the BIA. For a ransomware or cyber attack scenario, the focus here is containment, isolation, and controlled recovery. So before an event, the controls like MFA, privileged access restrictions, and backup validation are all enforced. During the event, the affected systems are isolated, the critical operations are transitioned to disaster recovery environments aligned with their defined RTOs. And afterwards, these systems are then restored from clean, forensically validated backups. Vulnerability should be remediated, and regulatory reporting requirements should also be fulfilled. For the hurricane event, this scenario, the strategy focuses on maintaining operational continuity despite this physical disruption. Prior to impact, the data should be synchronized to disaster recovery sites. Employees should transition to remote work environments using the VPN access, and during the event, the operation should be maintained through cloud infrastructure and backup systems. Afterwards, these systems are restored, the infrastructure should be validated, and operational backlogs are addressed to return to normal service levels. For the data breach involving protected health information. So the priority here is also containment, investigation, and regulatory compliance. These affected systems are secured, forensic analysis is initiated, and access controls are tightened. Following this containment, impacted individuals should be notified in accordance with the regulatory requirements. For returning to normal operations, this requires more than system restoration. Systems have to be validated for integrity, data has to be confirmed as accurate, and any identified vulnerabilities have to be resolved with final approval from executive leadership. For the communication plan, multiple channels, including internal platforms, external notifications, and public status updates, are all used to communicate with employees, members, and regulators. For the strategic resilience investment. So to strengthen this, organization should invest in enhanced recovery capabilities. Just as an example, a hot standby site or an improved threat detection through SIEM and DLP solutions. AI was used to support the structure and development of this plan, but all outputs were reviewed and verified for accuracy. Return to normal criteria. This reinforces that the recovery it's not just technical, it requires validation, stability, and leadership approval before these full operations continue. And to summarize, this plan identifies critical operations, prioritizes the most important risks, and defines structured responses to strategies to maintain this continuity. It also incorporates long-term investments to strengthen the resilience and to reduce their future risk and exposure. Thank you.